Hey, how's it going, guys? Today I have the #1 F6 smartwatch available for under $50 online. I made a video on this watch, the Amazfit Pace, which lasts for 7 days. I thought this had the longest battery life, but I guess I was wrong, because the F6 here apparently lasts for about 50 days. That's right, 50 on one single charge. So it just shows the package size and checking the user manual, so there's not much around the box here. In the box you get the watch itself, which actually looks relatively similar to a G-Shock watch. You get a charger here, as well as the user manual, and it looks pretty long, but it actually ends up till here, because that's when the different languages start. So I don't know if you can tell from the corner like this, but yeah, there's that small square. So I think it's really clever in that sense, because you know, it's really hard to notice just from a distance. So yeah, it looks, like I said, it looks like a G-Shock. And then you've got the plastic. It's not too, it seems flexible enough. The heart rate monitor and the charger are underneath. It has a 350 or 360 milliamp hour battery. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but again, they say this can last for 50 days, so I really want to test that out. 50 days is a really long time. So we've got 4 buttons, technically speaking 5. Got the start and stop button. Hold the stop button here and it turns the power on. Press it again, hold it again, and it turns it off. And it turns on relatively quickly. Then there's the down button, and then there's the up button. And there's also kind of a haptic feedback. It's not really haptic feedback, but there's a button here in the middle. It kind of shows that it's a touchscreen, but there's actually the watch only has a squared screen on it that lights up. So it's a little hard to decipher. Okay, so what you do is download the Fondue app. So open that up, and then you go into More, Smart Device, and then you can connect with your watch that way. I'm just looking through the app a little bit. The nice thing is that you have the option to have call notifications and SMS notifications on or off. We'll keep SMS notifications on, and then you can connect Apple Health to it, alarm clock reminder, drinking water reminder, and then when you raise your hand, I believe that's you know, it turns on automatically when you raise your wrist, like just like that. So that's kind of nice that it does it like that. And then there's different analog clock faces. We'll get to this all in just a moment. So you go down one and it shows the pedometer, and you can press start every time to show everything else. So I took 232 steps so far. It seems to be, I kind of want to say it does seem to be a little accurate, because I did walk around for just a moment. I don't know if that was 30 steps, I should have counted, but then you can go down, it shows kilometers, 8.60 calories. It updates here on the watch itself too when you look at the analysis of everything. Then you go down into here, and then that shows the heart rate monitor, so let's go ahead and start that. Alright, so after a couple of seconds, it's giving me a heart rate now on here, and it's kind of continuous. So it's at 69, that's just the right number right there, and now it's going up and down, fluctuating. It updates the heart rate on here as we're going. That's really interesting. So we'll stop here for a moment, and yeah, that's where my heart rate is. I was walking around for a few seconds, so I got a message on my phone, and it showed up on here first. The phone actually, or the watch actually vibrated, so it got my attention. And then if you want to see it again later, you can go down, and then you can go all the way down here, and then click start, and then it's from my dad. It says, hey, how about we get some Indian food, and then click down, later tonight. You can see that there. That's pretty convenient. I don't know exactly how to reply to it, but yeah, it's a very, it's kind of like a condensed down version of a smartwatch, and then it's all black and white too, so definitely a plus because of the battery life. I can see why it lasts 50 days. Underneath that we have the runner, so you click on this, so you can go into running, cycling, basketball, swimming, table tennis, badminton, men. There's so many options here, climbing, football. So when you click that, you click running, and it starts, and it'll check your calories and everything. Now if you stop really quickly, like if I stop right now, it's not going to save the data. It says the data is too low to be saved, so it just deletes that. Then you go down once more, and you can change the clock interface here, and you can change it to a dial if you want. So let's go ahead and try that, and that's what it would look like every time. Now I don't like that too much, because look at that, the dial is way too small compared to the whole watch. So if it was a lot bigger, then maybe it would be more acceptable, but yeah, that thing just does not look good. We got dial 2 here, which is this one. That's my favorite one personally, because it actually looks more appealing. It actually, I don't know what to put it, it actually makes it look like the whole screen is an LED screen, but it's only just that small square part. Nonetheless, it's my favorite one. Dial 3 here, So that's a much more sophisticated look. That's much more straightforward because it shows that Bluetooth is connected. The battery life on the right side, 5:58, May 4th, Friday. It's really easy to read. And then we've got dial 4 here. Now this shows a lot of stuff going on. So it shows it shows May 4th on top, but it's kind of like the same thing as the previous one, except it shows the pedometer on the left side and the heart rate on the right side. Right now I don't think the heart rate's on, so that's why I'm just going to leave it off. And then finally we've got applications where we have some more stuff here. Now we have a stopwatch, and so we can kind of just go back. We can start it. It's still going, so we stop it, and then it resets. And then going down, we can find our phone. So when you click this, there's something so it starts ringing, and then you can click it again to stop it, and then it'll stop. Now if your phone's on vibrate, then it'll only vibrate. Then we've got the QR code. Then you can also have the shake on. So when you have shake on, when you go up and down, it's gonna make that it's gonna vibrate a little bit. I'm gonna keep it off. Now this was off, and it still vibrated when I got a notification, on my phone, a text message. Now we got voice here too, so we can turn that off. So when we go up and down, it doesn't make that like click sound. And then we've also got vision, but it's actually version. So they kind of misspelled that, but no biggie. Version 0.1.8. And then you can also reset the watch and turn it off from here too. And you can also turn it off by just holding the stop button here. And now it's off. So now it won't work, and then you hold it again and turn it on. Overall, I think this is a great smartwatch for the price it is. Full review video. I'd also recommend checking out if the Xiaomi Amazfit Pace smartwatch is another one. I'll have a link down below for that. That costs more money, but you can definitely see outside and stuff like that. I'll leave comments down below in the description whether you can read this outside in sunlight or not, because I'm about to go out for a run, so I'll keep you updated for that. Yeah, guys, I gotta say, if it stands for what it is, 50-day battery life, then this is definitely worth the price. I mean, what is it, $40 at the time of this video, and it's also water resistant, IP68 certified. So definitely worth taking a look at. This is definitely the best, cheapest sports watch I've tested out so far. Anyways, guys, let me know if this video was helpful. Leave a like if you found this video helpful, and subscribe if you want to see more.